Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Live with Lamar. I'm your host, of course, Lamar Robinson, and thank you guys for tuning in for another exclusive episode, another exclusive interview with another extraordinary individual. We got my boy Jay Dukes in the building from the hit show Put a Ring on It. My boy trying to put a ring on it. You know, he's doing a lot better than some of us because I ain't even there yet. But we're going to be talking about his show that actually premiered, season 2 premiered last Friday. So I have him here to talk all about it. We're going to talk a little about the BET Awards, Oscar Awards, which is another thing that he does that is really, really dope. And for those of you that don't know, Oscar Awards, and I'm the first to say it, is the original Versus. Y'all know that. But I'm going to get my boy here because he's actually on time, so that's actually good. Like, he might be my most on-time guest this season, so I appreciate that. Let me get my boy to tap in. I hate this shit. Every time I try to figure out how to invite people into joining lives, I get confused, but then I have to remember, and then it go from there. Boom. Invite. Go live. Nope, that's not what I need to do. Boom. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with your boy. Bear with me. Boom, boom, boom. Thirst try. Appreciate everybody that's tapped in with me. Appreciate y'all. Yo, Jay, can I invite? Oh, there we go. I was confused. Gotta click your picture. For those of you that do live, click the person's picture and then that allows y'all to sync together. And then go from there.
Yo.
My guy.
What up with it?
What's up, bro?
I need a better setup, man. I have to charge my phone.
You the king of it. I don't understand, bro. Like, I gave you a whole day to prepare.
No, listen, bro. I had to charge my phone because right now it's plugged in, so I can't, like, just set it up on my laptop. You feel me?
Nah, I feel you. Nah, I'm the same way. Let me get my thing to actually get up a little bit, too.
What up, everybody in the building? How y'all feel? Talk to me. Drop something in the comments. Scholar, I see you.
Look at you already going crazy.
Trizzy in the building. What up, cuz?
There we go. Right. We good. There we go. We lit. Bro, it's been 3 years.
I know,
Last time I interviewed you was 3 years ago.
Bro, you don't love me, bro. That's crazy. I gave you all the advice you needed. I tried to get you going in the game. You just threw me away. Damn,
me? Listen, man, I ain't been doing my working. I ain't seen you be out here. You be ghost. If you ain't on the road, you out here shooting movies, shooting TV shows. You Hollywood, me, I'm chilling.
It ain't Hollywood, man. It's out here grinding, trying to make opportunities for everybody else. You feel me?
Man, I already know the vibes, but bro, I definitely appreciate you for making the time to be on Live with Lamar and being on this new. Because last time I had you were on That Like My Life, which is my old series, and now you're here on Live with Lamar, and so it's definitely dope. But this weekend was packed with a lot of things I actually want to talk to you about. First off, the BET Awards this past Sunday. I seen you tweeting about it. Seen you was enjoying. How do you think about this year's show?
I think the BET Awards was cool, man. Like, I actually know the people over there. The first person I want to shout out is going to be Tyler Chronicles. He was host writer this year. So, like, one of my big brothers, man, super fun. He's been doing this thing for a long time. Is stupid crazy with that pen. One of my frat brothers as well. So, salute to him because I take notes, right? I literally watch the BET Awards like athletes watch sports and, like, watch film, right? So, I'm like, yo, the writing is really good this year. But, like, Tyler really doing this thing. So, that's the first person I want to salute to, man. And then the show was cool. The show was definitely cool. I enjoyed the performances. I really wish that, like, some of these new school rappers just get in the lab and, like, get some stage presence coaching. I'm like, come on, bro. Don't be too cool for school. That pisses me off.
That's so crazy. One of my boys actually mentioned that. He was saying that, you know, he felt like there was a lot of fireworks and smokes and glitz and glam that kind of, like, was a distraction from the actual performances. Like, can we get some actual stage presence? Like, can y'all actually perform? I don't want to see all this smoke, my nigga. Just give me some real performance.
Can we get a performance? Like, the baby did this. I mean, Lil Baby did this whole church clap. I'm like, bro, when the last time you been to church, bro? Like,
right.
He just trying to do what he think he's supposed to do versus just being up there having fun. So that was interesting to me.
My favorite performers was definitely Jasmine and Ari. I mean, I think they did, like, phenomenal. Those women are beautiful, and it just was, like, a performance that I think we need. Like, they definitely did their thing.
No, for sure. And I think that Jasmine and Ari are long overdue for their flowers. So I appreciate and I'm happy to see Jasmine really getting the respect that she deserves right now with the new album and everything. But just go back and listen to some of her older stuff, man. Like, if you ain't really up on Jasmine Sullivan like that, check her out. Like, her whole body of work is dope. And like with this album, I definitely think that people are like, oh, who's Jasmine? And I'm like, what?
What? Yeah,
So,
Jasmine don't get her credit. I can give her that.
nah,
So
for
it
sure.
was dope to see her finally get some of that praise at the BET Awards this year. But that wasn't the only thing.
Sure.
That wasn't the only thing that happened this year. We got Soulja Boy and Bow Wow that did a versus battle. My first question to you before we get into Oscar Awards is, who did you have your money on? Who you think won this battle between Bow Wow and Soulja?
Oh, Bow Wow straight up. Like Bow Wow straight up, like from day one. I will tell you that I'm actually a Bow Wow fan though, right? Because, and this, I know this sounds weird, because I wanted to be a rapper when I was growing up. I definitely thought I was gonna be a rapper all the way to my sophomore year in college. No, straight up, had like mixtapes, was in the studio, everything. Like I thought I was gonna be a rapper, like straight up. And so Bow Wow was like the first rapper that I was brave enough to be like, hey mom, I'm listening to rap music now, right? Because we only listen to gospel, you know what I'm saying? It was all Kurt Franklin and Yolanda Adams in our household, right? So I'm the first to come on this live and not holler.
In all caps.
No, that's Trizzy. But yeah, man, so Bow Wow was the first rapper that I was like, mom, I'm listening to, and I was like trying to be a little edgy. It was like I was jumping off the porch, but he ain't cussing. She was like, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? So go on and get your little Bow Wow tape, baby. And that was when it was tapes. You know what I mean? So I've actually been a
Bow Wow was a clean rapper.
Listen, I've been a Bow Wow fan, and I was like, I'm more so fan, just giving him the respect for what he did as a, child star, right? With movies, like selling out arenas, all of that, like you got to give that man his respect, right? So I'm gonna say two things, right? I was in there singing like word for word, like just really, really rocking, because been rocking with him. But on top of that, Soulja Boy, it was the antics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no way hit for hit that Soulja Boy can compete with Bow Wow. No way. Trizzy, you can log off now. If anybody believes that, they're fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's no way not hit for hit. You know what I'm saying? But the antics was what Soulja Boy needed. So I think they brought them together just from a time period, right? Just from a walking down memory lane type situation. So that was cool. I'm going to say and put out there on record that the only child star hit for hit that could go with Bow Wow is going to have to be Justin Bieber. Like, to make it a real battle. You feel me? No other child star can go toe to toe with Bow Wow. Because as he got older, people forget that nigga was really the man. Like, that nigga was really that dude. You know what I'm saying? So people want to put the end of see, and it's like, you got to do your research. The nigga really can.
I can get behind that. And the crazy thing is, and the reason why I even brought up verses is that you had already had a concept of verses way before verses was even a verses thing. It's always about who's hot on the aux, who got the aux. Let me get the aux, pass the aux. And you created something called Oscar Awards, which I seen go from that something we were just doing on Instagram. I think we were doing on Instagram. And then you end up taking it on the road to different colleges, different universities. And I'm going to assume that the pandemic definitely probably put you in a very difficult position. Can you tell people a little bit about what Oxford is and what the future of that looks like?
Yeah, I mean, first off, let's start out by just shouting out Versus, man. Like, actually, the whole platform that they built and that they did from like a larger scale, is definitely motivating, definitely inspiring. The platform that we have is something completely different. They have, the artists who are putting on and taking you down memory lane, right? On our end, it's more so music lovers who are like, yo, like, this is something that I do all day, every day when I'm riding in the car, when I'm just plugging in the aux at the kickback or whatever. Give me the aux cord because I'm a rock, right? And so what we did was take that concept and put it in the form of a game show with, prizes, special guests, and just making it an experience that everybody can appreciate, right? And so what we did, so we started it on Instagram, right? Just on the double live, going back and forth, playing music. Instagram started tripping on us a little bit because they was like, yo, this is copyrighted music or whatever. So they kind of like shut us down a little bit. It was like, okay, cool, right? So what we did was say, let's go for a TV show then, right? Everybody loves the experience. The engagement is crazy. The retention is crazy. Let's go for a TV show. So we end up having some real good conversations with some like major producers, right? And that didn't pan out how it's supposed to pan out. And they wanted us to kind of have more so of a name, a following, all of that. So I always think about T.I. When T.I. got dropped from his first label, he went back and was like, yo, one thing that I know is the streets. So I'm going to go to the streets and make them come back to me, right? And so one thing I know is colleges, right? So from hosting starting in 2008 to professionally hosting in 2010 and just really getting out of the mud and having those really, really strong relationships with all the HBCUs and all of these other colleges because we really put in the work. We go to these conferences, we, you know, network with people. Like one of my mentors, he told me, yo, for like the guys, send them something after every show. For the, you know, female advisors, make sure you send them like a dozen roses. So we're doing all of this, you know, work that goes unnoticed by other people, right? As an independent company, right? We're not a major agency. We have one event that we push, and we push Jay Dukes, right, as the host to another event. So we're doing all of this amongst our team, amongst the family. You know what I mean? So it's not like somebody else is out there pushing for us. We're literally booking 92% of all of our own shows. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, one thing that I know is the colleges. So we went and we showcased at this conference that I actually volunteer at, right? So I volunteer at NASAP. NASAP is National Association of Student Affairs Professionals, right? Mm-hmm. And that's with all like the HBCUs. I just volunteered my time. And this was when I was already hosting, already doing my thing. So in my mind, I was thinking that they were going to take me volunteering as trying to be cute. Right? Oh, okay. Jay Duke's volunteering. Ha ha. Right? But they literally were like, yo, if you here to volunteer, take this box and walk it a mile down to this dorm. Right? And I'm like, okay. And I did it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't anything cute to them. It was like, yo, if you here, you gonna work. And I'm like, for sure, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to work and build, right? And through that work and through being humble and being able to just get my foot in the door from hey, I'm a grinder, I'm a hustler, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to build. That's how we were able to nurture those relationships. And now I am I'm the chair of late night events. So every year we do Oxford Awards now. You know what I mean? And this was in 2018 when we just started it. You feel me? And so we were able to get the footage from a very small scale of what we do now, right? So it was probably 30 people in there, but we were able to capture the footage. That's one thing that people got to know when you're trying to promote or you're trying to market an event to anybody, you need proof. You need proof of concept. And our proof of concept was this event that we performed for 30 people. One DJ, me as the host, 30 people rocking with the camera, capture it, try to block it out, make it look fuller than it is, and package that into an event, right? So that was at NASAP in 2018 at Savannah State University. The first school that gave us an actual chance and paid us for it was Norfolk State, right? And then, you know, I went to Claflin. So Claflin gave us a sec. Claflin was like, yo, I see the proof of concept, bring it to our school. Claflin went crazy. And it was out of there. You know what I mean? So once we went to Claflin, it was like, we gone. And from there. And then we was just like, yo, we have a super, super dope event that everybody rocked with. And this is what we're doing. And we're able to show them links and videos and testimonials and all of that. Even when we do different events at colleges, we not even make, but we ask like the student advisor and stuff to like write us a recommendation letter, right? Write us a recommendation letter, review, or whatever if we're not able to capture them on camera. And right. So that way, when you package a good proposal to these different schools, I'm not just sending you an unprofessional email with, hey, right. How are you doing, Edgar? You know, these are a couple of links to our event. No, we have links. We have like recommendation letters from these different schools. And then we're able to even like package the right, we're able to send the right package to the right school, right? Because if we're going to a North Carolina A&T, they want to make sure that you don't rock some other HBCUs, right? But if we're going to a Marquette University, they don't think that their culture is the same as a HBCU. So do you have any footage or do you have any things that you can send us that speaks to your presence at a PWI, right? So you got to do all of that. You got to have 2 different packages. You got to know who you're talking to. You got to know your audience, and you got to make sure you're confident with what you're selling and tell them that we coming to rock. Like at the end of the day, I understand like what y'all had before. This ain't nothing like you had before. We're coming to rock. Easy.
And that's really what it comes down to.
Man, and when it comes to the budget, once you go out there and you do your event, and you might have to, do it for something lower to get your foot in the door. But at that point, you never go down. And that's what we tell the team. You never go down. If we did it for, I'm just gonna talk in whole numbers. If we did it for $10 last year, we doing it. You gonna meet us at 10, or we going up? But right. You can't be like, well, you can't sit here and tell me that the event was awesome, but now our budget we only have $8. We can't do it, Dan. I'm sorry.
You can't do it. What other
you gotta find them other $2. We never
go find $2.
And so that's just the confidence that you gotta have, man, and also just a love for the students. You was a student before, right? You know that this money is coming out of student activities budget. It's coming out of their tuition. Where that money
coming from.
This coming out of their tuition. So you gotta have a product that you believe in so much that you would have paid for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come to nobody's school and now they protesting and like locking themselves in the president's office and some crazy stuff because we done end up paying thousands of dollars for an event that ain't nobody want. Nah, you got to make sure that the product that you're bringing is something that you would have paid for yourself when you was in school.
That's
you know what I mean? And before I keep rambling, I definitely want to shout out the team. You know what I'm saying? Trizzy in here, E King, what up with you? Yes. Seven Trey, Jay Chalet, Mobile, Lala, Sean, PJ, Dave.
Damn, you got so many people. It's a lot of them.
Oh, it's a lot.
It takes a team. It takes a team.
It takes a team to put this event on. Because even when we talk to schools, we like, listen, this is our price. Our price is $10 whole. And they like, sheesh, $10. And I'm like, yeah, but we coming with the whole team. All you got to do is unlock the door and turn the lights on, and we got everything else under control.
What's the future of it? Is it coming back after the pandemic is coming to an end? Are we gonna see more?
I left out E Square. E Square, what's up, man? You know you do a lot. We appreciate you, brother. EJ in the building. That's my manager and my LB Aftermath kid that just tuned in. Yeah, man, we back on tour. We back on tour in August. We got dates coming in. Land dates ain't really never stopped. The cool thing is that not even the cool thing, but I'm so hard headed, right? And so the team, we definitely had to build that connection to where I could trust other people, right? So during the pandemic, I originally thought of just doing like, what's that called? Doing like, I'm missing the word, tournaments on Instagram, right?
Okay.
I just thought of doing tournaments on Instagram, and then you would have a bracket for the people from your school, right? I was like, this gonna get us through the pandemic, right? My business partner and my brother, Eric King, said, bro, why don't we just do it on Zoom? And I was like, I don't know about that, how that's going to look. But we tested it. We gave them a proof of concept, and it rocked. So we literally turned the living room into the studio, right? And we end up, revenue-wise, we end up making more money we did during the pandemic than we did the first year we launched Oxford Wars. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to events and providing experiences, it's all about being innovative. It's all about having ingenuity and just making it work regardless of the situation. So that's one thing we take pride in: high energy, have a good time, and never go down.
That is dope. Like, that's really, like you said, I remember when you first started and to see where it's grown and where it came and just the whole concept idea. I love it. It's great. I'm really happy that it's going well, and I definitely can't wait to see like the future of Oscar Awards and where one day y'all gonna be on TV. They gonna put y'all on TV.
You know it. You know it. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that support. Make sure you follow at Oxford Wars. And if you hear about us coming to a campus near you, homecomings, all of that, they only book us during homecomings because they like, bro, all right, we have to have our students there if we're going to pay this type of money, right?
this guy, Luke, man.
Oh, this my guy, Luke. What up, dog?
What's up, Luke?
So, yeah, so if you hear about us coming to a city near you or a school near you, man, make sure y'all pull up on us and have some fun with us. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a DJ. You just got to know music and want to have a good time, so.
But that's not the only thing you've been busy with. You're also now on a new TV series, on the second season, I should say. Put a ring on it. where we're
Yeah,
going
man.
through the journey of you on a very personal level. We get to see the soft side of
Oh,
Jay
man.
Dukes.
Oh,
Of
man.
Jay Dukes. Tell the people a little bit about what put a ring on it for those who have not seen the actual series on.
All right, man. So y'all have to go to on Oprah Winfrey Network every Friday at 10 p.m. and check out Put a Ring on It.
Yes.
The crazy thing is people hitting me like, congratulations, dog. Hey, congratulations, bro. And I'm like, y'all don't realize that this is reality. This is reality TV. So we're going through real shit in real time. So watch the show first and then tell me congratulations if you rock with the show. Because it ain't like I got booked for Power or I got booked to be on Empire or something. No, this is me and, at the time, my real lady, you know what I'm saying, going through, like, I ain't mean to say it like that. I don't know how to say it. But, yeah, so this is real relationship going through real stuff in real time. So check it out, man. So what happens is we go to counseling once a week and we date other people once a week to see if the person that you're with is really the one that you should be with or if there's somebody out there better, right? And so the doctor gives us a lot of assignments, a lot of different tests to kind of pull back the layers and pull back the blinders on your relationship to really see who you are and also who you have, and also is this something that you want to continue, or do you feel like you've been wasting your time?
I watched the first episode yesterday, and it was very, very interesting. First off, Sean, is that your real name? Is that
Here's the thing, bruh. Everybody calls me Jay Dukes, right? But black people, they just want to go with the least amount of syllables, right? So my name is Jamal, and I'm giving you my whole government just because you're my brother. My name is Jamal Rashawn Dukes, right?
Wow.
And so my brother's name is Jabari. My sister's name is Jamila. So we're all J Dukes, right? So that's why I went with J Dukes. But my family calls me Sean because that's just one syllable, right? One syllable
of your middle name.
That's what we gonna roll with, of my middle name. People are like, wait, where does Sean come from? Wait, what is your name? Wait, who are you? And I'm
right. Cause that's where it was. Cause it was like, okay, Jay. Cause it's like I thought I seen advertisement where it was like, okay, Jay. But then when I went back and watched it, it was like, oh, Sean. I'm like, Sean. I'm like, okay, like this name for real. Like all these years.
Listen, bro, you did see an advertisement with Jay on it, but they messed up because they caught like all through the that one syllable thing is real. It is, dog. They go with one syllable. Like if they go with two, it's something extremely disrespectful. If they go with two, it's like but, right? but other than that, it's one syllable. But nah, so you saw one promotion with Jay on it. Like through all of the interviews and everything, I was Jay, right? The first interview that we did for the actual show, LaRonda was doing her interview and she wouldn't stop calling me Sean, right? So they told me for the rest of the show, your name's Sean. And I was like, oh, got it.
Okay. I guess.
Best friend, what up?
That is crazy, man. So we got Sean on this show where he is.
You can call me Jay Dukes.
We with Jay, aka Sean. When you watch the show, they be calling my dog Sean. But on this show, like you said, I've seen the previews of how the rest of the season is gonna be, and it does put y'all to some things. Like you said, you're dating other people that are opposite of outside your relationship. You're giving other couples a chance and going on blind dates with these people, which is definitely, I think, gotta be challenging because I don't think that anybody that's in a real relationship nowadays can let their spouse or their person go out on other dates, even if it is just a test. I think that is a challenge in general, but it was smart with the idea because it really lets you know if a person was really for you. What would you say is probably the biggest thing that you learned while on your first date? You went on a date with a girl named Rachel?
Yeah, man. Like Rachel was cool, and the thing is, what we gotta realize is that they cut the episode and chop it up so much. So my date was, 22 seconds on screen, but we had a good time. Like, we was able to vibe for a couple of hours, kind of talk, you know what I'm saying, get to know each other, whatever. So Rachel was cool. And then, I kind of put my foot in my mouth. I was like, she was almost too perfect or
You
whatever.
said she was almost too perfect, right?
Almost got
about that.
the taste slapped out of my mouth. But
yeah, I was like, okay, this man said I found my perfect girl. She's perfect. But then
I ain't say that. I said she was almost too perfect, and I ain't even say it like that. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
But do you think that too perfect of a person is a bad thing? Like, if a person is like too perfect, do you think that is like a bad thing for you in general?
No. I mean, what I was saying was that I understand we are a part of an experience, right? Mm-hmm. We were never allowed to say that we were on a show because it is an experience, right? So what I was saying is we're a part of this experience, and I am like a real lover, right? If you give me a time, I respect you. And more than likely, I want to rock with you, right? But being in a relationship, I'm like, bro, I'm not about to go on a second and third date with this woman because I feel like we've already talked about enough, right? At this point, we're getting into building. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to build with somebody else being in a relationship with the woman that I want to marry. You feel me? So I think and what you guys will see is throughout the show, that was my dilemma. That was something that I was, really, really struggling with because I understand we're doing this experience. We both signed up for it. But I'm like, yo, like I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, trying to put myself in a situation to where I find myself, liking somebody. And now I'm like, what am I doing? Right? Like, did we go on this show to ruin our relationship in front of the world? Or did we go on this show to like actually work on our relationship and really help us? Right? So that was something I was extremely conflicted with throughout the entire process.
Yeah, I feel that. And one thing that you said that really rang true with me, and just any man that I meet, is one thing that you said was like one of the reasons why you weren't necessarily ready to make that next step was you weren't financially where you want to be at. And I think a lot of men go through that battle of like having to be in a financially stable position before they decide to marry or be with a woman, especially if she is or isn't making more money. You just want to be comfortable knowing you can take care of your girl. Is that something that's really true to you about how you feel like when it comes to relationship, being that financial standpoint?
I mean, it's honestly, bro, that's something that I really, honestly and truly feel. What up, Dia? Dr. Dia. But here's my take on this, right? You're gonna watch the show, you're gonna see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm tapped in. I'm tuned in. I gotta see what happens next.
Here's the thing. Everybody don't know me, so I get it. People let people say what they're gonna say, right? But all I'm going to say is ask somebody like you that actually knows me and knows what I do, right? So what I can say is that's how great LaRonda is doing, right? For me to feel like, sheesh, I got so much work to do. You know what I'm saying? So without trying to, dispel myths and be that guy and all of that, just, let people talk, let people say what they're going to say. But ask somebody that know me and know what we got going on. And that just tells you from a, being on the same playing field situation. LaRonda out there doing her thing, like for real. So it's more so of a giving props to her and not necessarily dragging myself down. But it's gonna come off how it come off on TV.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm tapped in. I like it. What advice would you offer, like if you could, to any couple that may be watching this series, couples that are maybe in that stage where they're like, man, I think I'm ready to make the next step. I don't know, she's ready, I'm not ready. Like, in this through your experience, because what I've learned and learning, you're truly a lover. If you're with somebody, you're with them, and you're ready for all that. But I know that you've had your fair trials of, relationships and different battles you've had with yourself. So between this experience and where you're at now in your life, what's probably the number one piece of advice you would offer to a couple?
What I would say is don't lie to yourself, don't lie to your partner, right? So if you are ready to give your all to your partner, then be upfront about that. And if you're not, be upfront about that as well. Because I think one thing that we do, unfortunately, as Black men, is tell women that we're ready to be all in and to be committed, and I'm here for you and only you. And come to find out, you out here in these streets, right? And then now you end up hurting another woman that didn't deserve to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing, and I'm gonna tell you, especially in Atlanta, like it's women out here that's gonna be like, yo, I'm really not looking for a relationship either. I really just want to vibe and have fun. Okay, cool. But if a woman is telling you, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be married by 25, I want to have kids by 28 or whatever, and you're nowhere near, wanting to do that, just be real. Be real and know that, you know what I'm saying, you're potentially hurting another woman that don't deserve to be hurt. And I don't subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to anybody in a relationship, long-term relationship, you know what I'm saying, over, 25, 30, whatever, you know what I'm saying, don't lie to your partner, don't lie to yourself.
That's amazing. Y'all, make sure y'all check out this series for real. It's really, really dope. Like I said, I watched it. I'm tapped in. It's on the OWN network every Friday at 10. Y'all can catch it and see what Sean and his partner and the other couple, there's 3 couples total on this series, and all are put through different struggles or challenges per se through this experience. And it's actually interesting because all 3 couples are all different. So y'all definitely got to watch it. For sure. No, I like it.
I'm gonna tell you this too. Besides Dr. Nicole and the official premiere party, like virtual premiere party, you have been my first interview. So
let's go.
So jot that down.
Yes, I will. So what else we got coming up for you? I know you got stuff up your sleeve. You got any other stuff? First off, you are already working with Will Packer, the OWN network. You got the Oscar Awards. You got all this stuff. What next can we expect from Jay Dukes, aka Sean?
I just filmed a movie in South Dakota. Actually, it's called Hazard. So that's going to come out soon. Also, we're filming an independent film right now in Atlanta. That's probably going to be done in August. Right, so I'm actually executive producing that one, starring in it, wrote it with my line brother, and had some contributing writers as well. But EJ, what up? So yeah, so we wrote that one, producing that one right now, and then just whatever else comes out. I think I'm going back on the road with a major artist, but until I see the contract, I ain't gonna throw that out there yet, so I ain't embarrassed. But yeah, man, just continuing the grind and figure it out and work it out. But just the goal is to not stay stagnant, right? So make sure that we're continuing to build the brand as well as build the bank account.
Build a bank account. That's key. That's important. That's the one. That's the part.
Oh, and of course we go back on the road in August. So with Oxford Wars, make sure y'all pull up on us. We are more adamant about getting more into cities and not just being a college event. So make sure y'all come check us out, man. We would love to rock with y'all.
Man. Thank you. First off, proud of you. All things.
Don't make me proud, brother. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of the consistency that you've had and been able to grind and figure it out and do your thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm inspired by anybody younger than me, then, you're definitely a person that is in that number. So keep doing your thing, brother. Don't let up.
Number 1, but I'm in that number. Y'all heard him?
I mean, you're in that number. It's a couple of little homies that I rock with heavy, like you, Trizzy, like my little brother Trizzy, E Squared. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people younger than me that I gotta be like, I look up to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's inspired by. But yeah, but you for sure. You know what I'm saying? Trizzy for sure. E Squared and some of the other people that I done came in contact with as far as like other hosts and stuff at different schools that's actually doing their thing. But one thing I will say, don't let up, because how old are you right now?
27.
27. Yep, don't let up. So you got a strong 2 years of just going and getting it like nothing else, right?
What I want.
Dog, I'm telling you, invest the next 2 years of just being locked in. And
that's
like
really my goal.
Nothing disturbing you, right? Nothing in your way. And I don't know if you're gonna be on MTV or VH1 by that time, but I promise you one thing, that you won't be in the same spot you're in now, right? So so continue to make steps, continue to be a beast out here, continue providing great quality and great content, and the world is yours, brother.
Thank you, bro. Let people know how they can follow you in Oscar Awards and keep up with you and your journey, and to find out when your new movies come out.
Oh yeah, man. Make sure you hit me on IG at JDukes1911, JAY, last name Dukes DUKES 1911. And also Oxport Wars, just 3 words, Oxport Wars, Wars with an S. Follow that as well. Follow the whole team. You know what I'm saying? See us coming to a place near you. You know what I mean? A city near you, theater near you, a gymnasium, because we doing
somebody apart.
Listen, because we doing numbers like that. So so yeah, man. And then, the projects, you guys will see them, man. We're gonna put some, real money behind them, get the marketing out there. So yeah, we're excited. We're locked in, we're focused.
Yeah. All right, Dr. D, calm down, calm that down.